Hi Ravi,
Hey,
how's
how are
it
you?
going?
It's going good so far, man. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. We are doing no filter DC with you,
Yeah?
and we just want to see what you do before you bat and just gonna hang around while you practice today.
You want to see the secret behind formula?
Yeah. Check out your bats in the meanwhile. So,
My bats are a little bit. My bats are a little bit different from the normal bats. I bat with some long blade bats.
okay.
So the blade is long, and the handle is normal standard handle. The weight is a little bit, just a little bit on the heavier side, maybe 2.9, around
Okay.
about there.
Yeah. This one looks amazing. So, you have different practice bats and different match bats, right? Or
Yeah,
nothing
but
like that?
Yeah, but when I get comfortable with the bats and whenever the bats start hitting real good, I just stop practicing with them and start to use them in the game. That is the routine or the formula that I use. So whenever the bats are brand new, I use them in training. When I am comfortable with them, then I start use them in the game.
And how many do you carry usually?
Ah, I am one person that love bat. With me now, I have 6 bats here with me in the IPL.
Okay.
I have four that is designated for match that I don't take out my room unless it's on match days, and then the other 2 I carry them to training. I have so much bats because bats are likely to break and those kind of stuff. So once one break, I try to fix it myself and just try to use the next one for practice.
Who in your team has most bats in the West Indies team?
In the West Indies team, who have most bats? I think maybe Shearup. Those guys naturally love bats. So they have the most bats out of everyone.
You have managed to peek into Prithvi's bag yet?
Prithvi's have about 7-8 bats. But I think Risha in this team, I think Risha have a little bit more bats than him. Risha have about maybe 10 bats.
Prithvi has more.
Prithvi? Yeah? I'll
I've seen a different bag altogether just to carry bats.
Oh, I never know that. I will take a look in his bag and see. But I can't even take one of his bats because his bats are some small bats.
And when you're down in those nets, it's like match mode on in your head.
Yeah. When I'm down in those nets, I decided that maybe for the first 15 or 20 balls or so, I try to just bat properly, and then after that, I try to take on the bowlers. Things that I would try to simulate it as close as possible to the game.
Awesome. So we'll hang around. We'll see what you do.
Cheers, man. Which one are we using?
Wow, that's a green top. Where's the pitch? I only see grass.
These wickets in the IPL, they tend to, this year they have a lot more grass than normal. I think that is good for batting, because what happens is that with flat wicket and grass, the ball only slide onto the bat just a little bit more. Not a lot of spin, a lot more fast bowling than spinners, but we are Caribbean guys, we can deal with fast bowling.
Interesting. I'll just look for a safe spot. So one question. You said you feel good about that bat,
Yeah,
and now
this-
it's gonna
this
become.
one.
Yeah. How do you mark your bats? Like, how do you know which one is?
I know every one of them, and all of them feel a little bit different. They're not exactly the same. But as I look on it, I can tell you which bat is which bat. As I look on them.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it all looks same, right?
Nah, it's not same, man. If you can look, you can see all
Yeah. The
both
grains
of them.
are.
Look at the
Yeah,
two,
they're different.
two different
Right.
tones. The grains are different. Look in this one. The grains are different. These grains are very fine,
Yes.
while these grains are a little bit more open. Yeah, different tone. So I can tell you every single thing. And when I last used every one of these bats. I love bats so till I have contract, and I still look to buy bats.
Wow. One more thing. If you break your bats, you repair them yourself.
If I break my bats, I fix them myself. No matter where I am in the world, I have everything to fix my bat. I have the wrap, I have the tape, I have the glue, I have the scissors, I have the knife, I have the blade, I have everything to fix my bat. I fix my bat by myself.
And when do you give up on a bat?
I give up on a bat when it needs to like take out the handle and those kind of stuff, because I don't like to do those things with the bat. But if air have a little break, I'll just wrap it and I'll use it again. And I don't give up on bats very often. I would sometimes give away bats to other guys back home or other players in the team who ask me for a bat. I will give them.
Watch. The most unsafe we feel when you're batting.
Huh?
When you're batting, the media team doesn't feel safe.
Yeah?
We are hiding for cover.
Nah. Once you're in a good spot, everything is okay, man.
When we had a practice game here, we were sitting on top.
Yeah?
Over there, just above the side screen.
Yeah.
And when you came to bat, there was just space for two guys. Okay, so we immediately got down. We were like, no, if the ball comes our way, we don't have space to move.
Space to move. I understand. I think in training so far, I'm timing it pretty good, you know. To be honest, I'm hitting it over the last 2 weeks or so I've been here. I've been hitting the ball very, very good, and I'm pleased with that. So it's just for me now to transfer that into the game and to just replicate that into the game.
True. But you would take a lot of confidence from how you did against India, right? Because that was pure match.
Yeah, definitely. You know, for the last, not just against India, for the last 6 to 8 months round about there, I've been batting very good. You know, and I feel that within myself. So it's good to take some confidence. You know, as you say, against India, India is one of the better teams in the world, and you know we are playing against some Indian bowlers here. So it's very good to transfer that international confidence coming into the IPL.
Right. And do you have any, let's say, superstitions, rituals before you bat?
Yeah, I have a few things that I try to go through. You know, one of the main things that I do is that whenever I am putting on the pads, I put on the right foot first. Always. That is one thing I always do. Once I'm putting on the pad, I put on the right foot first, and then you know the rest isn't much superstition. It's just me trying to run through my game plan in my head just before I go back, just to be clear. You know, just run through what you want to do to each bowler, and just run through it in your head for a few minutes, and then you wish yourself well out in the middle.
The wickets aren't getting any faster.
Nah,
Especially that one.
No, it's not getting any faster because there's a lot of team training on them. You know, because there's a lot of team training on them. There's a lot of wear and tear on the wickets. You know, so it's also good for us the Caribbean players, you know, to come here, and while it is spinning, you learn how to bat spin properly, because that is also a key component. Not every time you will get wickets in the games that are playing that will just slide on to the bat. You know, maybe in the near future you will get wickets that are spinning that require different skills. So it's not just, you're not just here preparing for IPL. You know, you're preparing for the future, for the next few years to come. So once a year in India, you learn the little skills of the Indians, how they play spin and all of that. and they try to learn how we do the power hitting. So it's a trade-off. You know, Indians try to find out how we hit the ball as we hit the ball as West Indian, and we try to find out how the Indians break their wrists or how they advance down the wicket when playing spin. So it's a very good trade-off when you're here in the IPL.
It's also usually frustrating sometimes when you prepare so hard and just get a pitch of a delivery and just lose a wicket on the first ball in the game, right?
I think one of the most frustrating thing as a batter is when you prepare so hard and you go in the game and you don't give yourself a chance to perform. You understand? That is very, very frustrating. You know, if you go in the game and you get a very good delivery, you walk off feeling good. You walk off knowing you did your best and that was a very good ball. But when you go in the game and you train so hard and you don't give yourself a chance to be successful, sometimes that becomes very, very annoying for you as a player.
Wow, that will really help because through this videos, a lot of young guys watch it. They want to learn about the games. So these words, I believe, will kind of help them understand that you gotta be patient. You gotta respect the bowler and good delivery.
It's cricket, you know, it's bat and ball and you will get a good ball at some point. Say for instance a Lord bowling a new ball and he provides a very good outswinger, nick you off. You say okay, that's fine. You know, but there will come a time when you will be on top of him. So once you get on top of the bowler, that is when you try to dominate.
So now we'll wait until you set out to bat and we'll continue our chat.
Okay, no problem, man.
Go down, keep the bat up. Short again. Short and faster, was it? Faster and short. Over, Lally. Nice, Rod. Good, buddy. Anthony. Stunning.
Spinner's wicket turned quite a bit, boy.
Bro.